And on today's menu, I have a sampling of how court has become such an inconvenience to those that are entitled to so much better.
Mr. McCullers, what is it that you need? Because you keep sending messages. You're muted. I can't hear you. You're muted. You're muted.
So I had two questions. My battery is about to die. What do we do when our battery is about to die?
You don't have a charger, sir?
I don't have a charge. I have a car charger. I don't have and I'm at work right now. I can go buy
Mr. McCullers, that is not the court's responsibility to make sure that you are ready to come to court, sir.
No, I am ready. My phone was at 65%.
Sir, you haven't been. Sir, court started at 9 at that is your responsibility, sir. We cannot make an exception for every person out there, sir.
Okay.
We have 40 people out here.
That's fine.
Mr. Butler, you can take your mic off of mute. Mr. Butler, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Now, Mr. Butler, last time that you were here, your attorney at the time, which was Todd LeBlanc, was granted his motion to withdraw. You had signed the judge's explanation of rights of defendants without attorney. And on that document, you indicated that you wanted to waive your right to an attorney to represent yourself. You also signed a waiver of counsel in that case. Now, my question to you is, have you had an opportunity to set up an appointment with the district attorney's office to review the file?
I've tried, just transportation is very hard right now.
Okay. Now, if I'm not mistaken, you live in Louisiana?
Yeah, at the moment I haven't moved back home.
Okay.
I was staying in Texas.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you an opportunity to, now you're going to have to contact the district attorney's office to set up an appointment so that you can review the state's file, okay?
All right, and could I ask you something?
Okay.
Being that I haven't reviewed the file, could the file be played in? Could the file be played in court?
I don't think so. You saying played in court. Now, there's some you have to set up an appointment. It's like having a private a conference with the district attorney's office, and so that's not public.
Yeah, so none of the evidence that I'm going to view.
It's not public. You have to view that in the district attorney's office.
So what I'm asking is, will that evidence, the evidence that I'm viewing, will that be used in court?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it'll be used in trial if that's what you're asking.
Right, so I won't be able to view it in trial?
Okay, so I mean, only thing I'm saying is if you put it like this, if you, they're gonna give you an opportunity to review your case in advance of trial. Okay, so that you can prepare for trial. You won't be.
Yeah, but I haven't done anything, so I'm not worried about it.
Okay,
Like I said, I have reputation issues, and it's hard for me to make it to see that. So I'm asking that for a reason, because I don't mind it being played in court, and from there I can go along with what needs to be going on or needs to be said, because I can tell you honestly what happened. I do anything. Okay, so I have nothing to hide. I'm just trying to get this done with.
Mr. Butler, based on what you're saying, I think what you're saying is you want me to set this case for trial. Is that correct?
I've been saying this, Judge, ever since I've been coming up there. Yes, sir. That's why I don't want a lawyer. I've been asking for lawyers. No one trying to help me, and I have nothing to hide. I'm trying to get the case done with and get it put forward.
Okay, Mr. Elliott.
I have a child. She's 2.
Mr. Elliott.
Now, and I've been dealing with this case since she was 4 months.
Okay, Mr. Elliott. What we're going to do, state.
To the state. I understand what the council's arguing for. I mean, the defendant is arguing for, but he's got to come to court before we do anything. The state's going to ask him to.
I have been coming.
for him to come, not over Zoom, unless he's sick or he's got COVID or he's in Alaska. We can't do anything unless he can't be for
Okay,
the reason right now, like.
it says, just hold on. Now, Mr. Elliott, what the state is saying is that they want you to make it a personal appearance in court and to make your announcement for trial on that date. Okay?
What about the times I have done that? They're not going to tell me, say nothing about that.
What I want to do, Judge, is also.
It's been 2 years.
Hold on, Mr. Elliott. Mr. Butler, the prosecutor is talking. You can't, two people can't talk at the same time. Just let the prosecutor say what he has to say first. Okay, then we'll give you an opportunity to talk, and the prosecutor won't be talking while you're talking. Okay? Now, Mr. Hoffmeyer, what were we saying?
Well, the reason why I'm saying that, Judge, is that we could do it at that time. It won't be on for trial at that time, but an announcement. That way I can set an appointment for him to look at the evidence. If he's a pro se defendant, so we can have an appointment to come look at his evidence. Therefore, he wouldn't be for trial, and they would try to rush that.
But
That's my only thing.
okay,
That's why I'm saying that.
but I think what he's saying, and you could correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Butler. Mr. Butler is saying that he don't want to look at the evidence before trial.
Right.
Caution.
Can I say something?
Wait. Mr. Hoffmeyer was talking. We'll let you say something, Mr. Butler.
Out of
Okay.
abundance of caution, and it's not against what the defendant wants to do, but for the state, if we do it wrong, it comes back. Therefore, and it's a pro se, the court knows there are a lot more things we need to make sure go right if it's a pro se defendant. Therefore, I'd just like to make sure we give an opportunity. It's on the record that we gave him an opportunity to go look at the evidence. All those things, we're just trying to make sure it's done properly with a pro se defendant. That's the only reason why I wanted to do an announcement first and then a jury.
Now, Mr. Butler, did you hear that?
Not clearly.
Okay. Hold on a minute. Okay, could you repeat?
The only thing, because it's a pro se, and as the court knows, that's a unique thing. It's okay, somebody can represent themselves, but the state's responsibility is to make sure it's a fair trial as well. And we also have to follow the steps to make sure he's got access to the discovery. Therefore, we need to put it on the record. We gave him an opportunity. He was in court, not on Zoom. He was in the court and he was instructed. He's got an opportunity. If he doesn't want to do that, that's fine. But the state has to follow these steps in order for it to be a fair trial. We believe it covers the state. Should the resolution come about and somehow they go back, so we didn't give them an opportunity to look at the discovery. That way we're covering our bases. It's out of the abundance of caution. It's not to punish the defendant or to delay the trial.
Now, Mr. Butler, did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard him.
Okay. So,
I'm not understanding what he's trying to tell me. He's saying that I get what I heard him, but it's not making sense on why I have to if the video being played, if the evidence is being used in court, why I have to use it. Like, why do I have to go watch it if it's being used in court when it can still be played? Like, either way it go, like it's not making sense. It's really not making sense to me.
okay, no, what he's saying is because okay, Mr. Butler, what he's saying is because you are representing yourself and you do not have an attorney to represent you, of the abundance of caution, they want to make sure that everything is done the way it's supposed to be done. In essence, you are not being railroaded, or no one is trying to trample on the rights that you have. And so they want to make sure that they do everything that they're required to do by law. That's what he's saying.
All right. So,
Okay.
So what
we're gonna do, we're gonna give you we're gonna reset the case, give you an opportunity to come in person, and at that time, then you'll be able to either set up an appointment with the prosecutor to review the discovery, or you can have a, they may have a document saying that you were given an opportunity to review the discovery and you have decided to waive your right to review that discovery. All of this here is going to be documented. Okay. And so what we're going to do, we're going to reset this
All right,
case.
so can I just waive the
Yeah, but you
discovery?
gotta be here in person. We can't do it over the,
All
Zoom.
right.
So
Why wouldn't I
has
told
to
this
be-
before? Like, why
it
couldn't
has-
I be told this beforehand?
Because you said because at that time you was gonna set up an appointment to do this, to view the discovery. And you said that you have made attempts, but you have not, I guess, you have not been able to talk to anyone in the DA's office to set up that appointment. And so what we're gonna do is make sure that the next court setting that you'll be here, you'll have the opportunity. If you want to review it, you'll be allowed to review it. If you do not want to review it, then you'll sign a document stating that you had the opportunity to review discovery, and it was your decision that you made voluntarily and knowingly not to review or have access to the discovery. In essence, you'll be waiving your right. Okay, so what we're gonna do is just reset this case and give us a reset.
So can I say so, Judge?
Okay, go ahead on.
I'm sorry, not to keep on talking. And then so I'm gonna keep being held for something I know I didn't done, and I do not mind the video be playing in court. So I'm gonna keep being held with, I gotta keep being held. My rights, I gotta keep being held with these folks knowing that I did nothing. And if they have a proof of me doing anything, I'll be in jail right now. They can take me right now. If they're supposed to have evidence. So while I'm out, I'm tired of this having to go back and forth, man.
Okay.
And my rights actually is being played with because it's
Okay,
not being
hold
respected.
on, Mr. Butler, two things. You don't call me man.
Everybody.
That's one thing. And the other thing is you need to
I
be
don't
here.
call you-
The court has allowed you to appear by Zoom. However, you will not be allowed to appear by Zoom anymore. Okay, you need to be here in person.
All right,
Alright.
and if I can't, I'll just call y'all and let y'all know if I can't make it. That's all I can do.
If
Because
you-
I've been coming and I've been showing up.
you don't-
And I'm
if you
sick of it
don't-
now. And now
Okay.
y'all telling me this.
No, Mr. Butler, your history is that you've had an attorney. Okay,
I
And-
didn't have an attorney, Judge.
why would the attorney withdraw if he was not your attorney?
That's the point. He didn't withdraw. I didn't even want him. I told you that before he been withdraw. I've been saying I didn't want him because he was not answering the calls. Been trying to get in touch with his judge. I mentioned that. I mentioned that
Okay,
when I
and
came
he's-
up there.
And he's no
So
longer.
if he withdraw, that's on him. I didn't want him before he withdraw.
Okay, well, Mr. Butler, you're gonna have to appear here in person. We're gonna give you a reset date. If you do not appear in person, absent any other reasons, but you need to be here in person. Okay, give us the
Okay.
reset date.
I try to make it that person. It just all right, because look, I'm definitely trying to make it that person because I'm sick of my time is being pulled upon this, and nobody want to understand that. And I'm not trying to upset nobody, not trying to upset you, Judge. But my time is being
Understand.
pulled across and be hold for
Now-
something I know I didn't done. I didn't
Understand.
do it.
Now, Mr. Butler, what we're gonna do, we're gonna try to give you enough time to get your affairs in more order, to try to get transportation. So we're gonna reset this case. We're gonna give you 60 days. We're gonna reset it to December 13th. Okay?
December 30th. All right, that's cool.
All right. So this case is reset to December 13th, 2023. Stay in contact with your bondsman. Mr. Butler, you're free to go and you have a blessed day.
You too, man.
Thank you. Not man, it's judge.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Judge. No
All right.
disrespect.
All right. We'll talk to you later.
All right.